Hello and welcome to part 8 of Let's Learn Giant Steps with me, fake Dr. Levin. I haven't been able to put out videos for a few weeks because I was on tour with my band Levin group, but I am back and ready for some more Giant Steps fun. This week on Let's Learn Giant Steps, I'm going to show you yet another way to play through the changes utilizing a technique that I'd featured in a previous Dr. Levin episode. I think it was called How to Play Arpeggios Fast Without Sweeping, something like that, but I've got a link to that video below, and I'm going to use the technique from that video to play through the changes of giant steps. So this technique involves playing arpeggios that sound and look like this. Basically, there's a symmetry of playing two notes, then one, then two notes, then one, then two notes, then one on each string. So two on one string, then one on the next, two, one, two, one. And it's a technique that I explain in detail in the video linked below. And we're going to just go through the changes of giant steps using these arpeggios. And now the challenge is that since the giant steps changes move so quickly, sometimes we're going to have to stick two arpeggios into one. So in other words, B major 7 going to D7 happens so quickly that I turn this B major 7 arpeggio into D7 halfway through. Actually, it's D13 to be exact, but it works over a D7 chord. So I go B, then D. So throughout this etude of arpeggios, you'll have instances where the arpeggios are kind of stuck together, so it's two in one, and it's just a great way to further learn the changes. And everything I've shown you in this series so far has just been stuff to help not just learn giant steps one way, but to learn it in many different ways. And here's another way that you can get through the changes. So check out this exercise. It looks like this. Cool, so there's a tab and notation for this exercise at the link below the video. There's also the video that I had recorded earlier which explains how to do the technique. As always, practice it slow with the metronome. Try to get your notes to be even before you start to speed up, and it's definitely not a race. This is the kind of thing you just want to get in your fingers, into your ears, and then you'll be able to use it in your soloing. So I'll see you next time on Let's Learn Giant Steps, and in the meantime, please don't send me any more emails suing me or requesting to sue me or threatening to sue me for musical malpractice. I'm going to stop giving out my email if people keep threatening to sue me. So thanks a lot and have a great week.